Hello again, sports fans, and welcome to the only Cal TV show that will be suffering on Selection Sunday. I'm Dan Fiedler.
And I'm Kevin Cohen.
Today we're going back
and forth. Well, if you've isolated yourself in the library because of midterms or just slept through it all, the Cal men's basketball team has clinched the 2010 Pac-10 outright regular season championship after beating Stanford this weekend 71-61 at Maples Pavilion, Cal's first in 50 years. For a little perspective, the top song in 1960 was Running Bear by Johnny Preston. It was also announced on Monday that point guard Jerome Randall was named the 2010 Pac-10 Player of the Year. Patrick Christopher joined Randall on the all Pac-10 first team, and seniors Theo Robertson and Jamal Boykin made the second team. So Dan, your thoughts?
Randall and Boykin and Christopher have really performed admirably, so it's nice to see them get a little bit of recognition. However, right now they sit at a 4-game winning streak, which is longer than they've had this entire season. It's really tough for them to be that consistent, and I just am worried that there's going to be some sort of faltering in the Pac-10 tournament, and that will really hamper their momentum heading into the NCAAs.
Right, and even if they falter down the line, I think by winning one game, I think we'll pretty much be guaranteed to get into the NCAA tournament, either probably around an 8 or a 9 seed, okay? I think if we go deeper into the Pac-10 tournament, maybe win the championship, I think we're looking at a 7 seed.
Right, and a 7 seed is pretty good. And think about this. If the Bears win the NCAA tournament, they will be probably a 7 seed with a 7-game winning streak. And that is a recipe for danger if you're a team facing the Bears come March Madness. The Golden Bears baseball team had an encouraging end to their weekend, defeating number 17 Arkansas on Sunday 6-0 at Evans Diamond. Junior pitcher Kevin Miller earned Pac-10 Pitcher of the Week honors, delivering 6 innings with 0 runs and only 4 hits. So, Kevin, did you learn anything surprising about this baseball team over the weekend?
Well, Dan, I think it's a sign for hope. The hitting was very good over the weekend, put up consistent run production, and the pitching for the most part was decent outside of Dixon Anderson. But what I was really impressed with was Kevin Miller's pitching performance on Sunday. 6 innings pitched, only 4 hits against elite level competition.
Of course, yeah. There's a lot of optimism for this really young pitching staff, and Justin Jones, the freshman, performed rather admirably for the first 7 innings on Friday. But what the Bears really need to watch out for are these 5-run innings, both Friday and Saturday. They're giving up big run innings, which completely kill any momentum that they might have and give it to the other team. So whether it needs to be a pitching change or just an attitude change, they can't let that happen against more elite levels of competition.
Right, and I think that reflects a little bit on David Esker's unwillingness to go to the bullpen and sticking with starters a little bit too long. I think he's going to get a little bit more confident as the season progresses and as the bullpen guys get a little bit more experience under their belts. The women's softball team ranked 13th and 15th in the polls, capped off a perfect 5-0 record this weekend and improved to 16-4 on the season. To finish off the weekend, Cal defeated UNLV 5-1 behind Jace Williams' 3 hits and Jolene Henderson's complete game. So, Dan, what has been the key to success for the season?
Well, Kevin, I'm certainly optimistic about the way that the Bears have played so far, and certainly winning 5 games in one weekend is an accomplishment in and of itself, but I really don't think that they have faced a good level of competition yet. They faced number 9 Oklahoma in one of their only worthy opponents, and they got dropped 12-1 by them. And given that the Pac-10 has 6 teams in the top 25, I want you to wake me up on April 1st when the Bears start playing Pac-10 teams.
I agree. I think the Pac-10 is going to be a total buzzsaw this year with teams just beating up on each other. But I think where Cal may have the advantage is in pitching. Valerie Arioto is 8-2 on this year and teaming up with Jolene Henderson, who's 7-2 with an ERA under 1. So I think the combination of the dynamic duo between Jolene Henderson and Valerie Arioto could give them an advantage throughout the Pac-10 season.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. For Kevin Cohen, I'm Dan Fiedler. Make sure you tune in the rest of this week to get your download for what's up in Cal Athletics.
Of the river stood running bare, young Indian brave. On the other side of the river stood his lovely Indian maid.